Introduction to Positions. The Positions widget displays your positions, start of days, and any daily transactions and profit and loss across all of your accounts. Opening MD Trader from a position. You can easily open the MD Trader widget from the Position widget just by simply right-clicking on any contract, product, or account and open the widget. If you open an MD Trader widget for an item with multiple children, an MD Trader widget opens for each contract. You can configure the widget to customize how you want to group and order the positions. To configure the widget, simply right-click anywhere in the widget and select Settings from the context menu. So here's a basic example of a Positions widget that I've created with multiple markets with multiple positions. So for example, if I'd like to open up an MD Trader for the Euro currency September contract, I will simply left-click to highlight, as you can see, right-click, go to Open, and MD Trader. Once you do that, that will open up a MD Trader for that specific instrument. Another example, in this case, I am trading a September and December contract of this mini S&P contract. Therefore, they are grouped together. If I were to open a MD Trader with an instrument with multiple contract months, it will then open both contract months for the symbol itself, as demonstrated. Now, if you noticed just a moment ago, I had specifically selected the September contract here. So let me go ahead and close these out, and I right-click, go to Open MD Trader. This will specifically open just that selected instrument. However, if you go and select on the ES contract with no calendar month specified, this will then open both September and December, as shown. To also access the Settings option within the Positions widget, you'll right-click in the body of the widget, and go to Settings, and then from here you can organize how you would like the Positions widget to group. Calculating profit and loss. In general, your P&L is calculated using your incoming or start of day positions, and then use the settlement price from the previous session, your exchange fills from the current session, and any administrative fills. When the market is open, the P&L for all open positions is calculated using the P&L price type that you selected in the Position widget settings. However, if the market is closed, open P&L is calculated using settlement or closing prices. You can select how P&L is calculated for your open positions by selecting a price type in the P&L calculation setting in the Positions widget. So if you right-click in the Positions widget and go to Settings, you'll notice that there will be a P&L calculation drop-down menu here, and you can pinpoint and choose exactly how you would like your P&L calculation to work. For example, when the LTP waterfall option is selected for the P&L calculation setting, TT will choose the first available price in the following order. 1, the last, if the LTP, bid, and ask prices are available. Then TT checks if the LTP is valid within the bid-ask range, meaning that the LTP is either greater or equal to the bid price, and last trade price is either less or equal than the ask price. If the last trade price is within this range, then the last trade price is used as P&L price. Midpoint would be if the last trade price is not valid within the bid-ask range, TT uses the midpoint price to calculate profit and loss. The bid and ask prices must be available to calculate the midpoint if they're available. Then the midpoint, for example, the bid plus the ask, divided by 2 is used as the P&L price. Bid-ask is if only one side is available. So, for example, if there's only a bid or only an ask, and there's also a settlement price, then either the bid or ask is used as the profit and loss price if it's better than the settlement. If no ask but bid is greater than a settlement, then bid is used as the profit and loss price. If no bid but the ask is less than the settlement price, then ask is used as the P&L price. Settle will give you the option If neither the bid or ask are available, then the settlement price is used as the P&L price. And then you have close, which means if settle is not available, then the close price of the current session is used as the profit and loss price. Displaying positions with a hierarchical grouping. By default, the positions widgets group the positions by account, then by exchange, and then by contract, as shown. If you're trading multiple accounts, and if you don't want to include accounts that have no positions, you can uncheck the include accounts with no activity widget setting to eliminate, and therefore if you don't want to see any inactive accounts. So you would right click in the positions widget, go to settings, and simply uncheck include accounts with no activity. Or better yet, you actually would want to leave it unchecked. So if you do want to see accounts with activity, be sure that it is checked. And if you don't want to see it, just make sure that it is unchecked. Another thing you can also change as well is if you would like to disable grouping to display the positions in a flattened form. So if you look right now, it's almost like a tree that branches down from your main account here. So if you right-click in the Positions tab and go to Settings, you can uncheck Group Positions by Account, hit Apply and Save, and you can see how the display has been changed. Context menu of the Positions widget. If you right-click in the Positions widget, you'll see three options. You'll have Open. This will allow you to open an NBTrader, order ticket, times and sales, or a chart. You can also clear all filters. So for example, if I create a filter to only show ES positions, I can now right-click and clear all filters, and also go to Settings to access the Settings menu within the Positions widget. Customizing the settings. Keep in mind, these settings apply only for the current Positions widget. If you want to apply these settings to additional open positions widgets within your workspace, be sure to check Set as Global Defaults to apply across all position widgets. P&L calculation, which was explained earlier in the video. You also have your display settings. Group positions by account will set whether to display the positions grouped by account, exchange, and product contract, or to display the positions with no grouping at all. Include accounts with no activity, available only when group positions by account is checked. This sets whether to display accounts with no activity since the last session reset. When unchecked, this setting filters out accounts where net position, buy quantity, sell quantity, and start of day are all 0. Specific currency will allow you to select a currency to use in calculating and displaying your profit and loss. And set position columns will give you the ability to select or deselect which columns you do or do not want to see within the Positions widget. Simply check or uncheck the column of choice to apply or remove from within the Positions widget.